Red Magic 6S Pro is the latest gaming powerhouse from Nubia. This phone has bleeding-edge specifications, improved active cooling, and more sensitive shoulder triggers, including the one on the back, and a design that separates this phone from the pack. At the time of this video, this phone costs about 600 euros. As usual, let's take a look at all the pros and cons of this device. First, let's see what's in the retail box. You get a charger, USB Type-C cable, SIM ejector pin, a soft TPU case, and some paperwork. When it comes to design, we have a familiar Nubia's gaming theme. The backplate is covered with a sheet of glossy glass and some gaming-style patterns. We have a classic Nubia logo that can light up and be customized in a variety of ways and assigned to different tasks besides gaming. We also have a new back shoulder button. For comparison, this is how the Red Magic 6S Pro looks like next to the Red Magic 6R. The newer phone is slightly bigger, mainly due to the larger display. As for optics, there is a 64 megapixels main, 8 megapixels ultra-wide, and 2 megapixels macro lens. On the front, we have an 8 megapixel shooter. Just like on previous Red Magic devices, the cooling system is now improved in terms of power and battery consumption, and the highlight of it, an active fan that turns on automatically while gaming or charging the device. Obviously, the fan can be controlled manually too. Speaking of charging, the device's internal 5050 mAh unit can be recharged in just about 38 minutes with a 66 watts charger. However, you will need to buy it separately because in the retail box you get just a 30 watts charger. On the other hand, it is still pretty fast as it takes about 1 hour and 5 minutes to charge the battery from 0 to full. If you plan to game a lot, expect to get about 5 hours of SOT if you use maximum screen brightness and refresh rate. If you use the phone less intensively at about 50% of screen brightness, you can achieve a screen on time of about 11 hours. As usual to Red Magic series, the display is one of the highlights. This 6.8-inch AMOLED panel sports a ridiculously high refresh rate of 165 Hz, which makes the phone very fast. In addition to this, Nubia upgraded touch sampling rate to 720 Hz, which applies to multiple fingers. I wouldn't say there is a massive difference between 165 and 120 Hz refresh rates to the naked eye, but you can still notice it if you compare two phones side by side. If you are gaming and want the best performance possible, the Red Magic 6S Pro is one of the phones to look for, just for the display alone. I found the screen quality to be great too, despite the fact it is just 1080p+. The panel is plenty sharp, vibrant, and it now has 700 nits of peak brightness compared to the Red Magic 6's 630 nits. Under the screen, fingerprint reader is super fast and accurate. The reader now detects heart rate too. No, this isn't for the health app but a safety feature instead. It makes it much harder to fool the sensor. One disappointment for some users, there is no micro SD card slot. Other key features include a headphone jack, faster shoulder triggers than on previous model, NFC, and a very loud and good sounding dual speaker system. In fact, I think it is one of the best out there. Here's an audio test. As far as hardware, the Red Magic 6S Pro uses the latest Snapdragon 888 Plus processor, plenty of RAM and storage. My unit has 12 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, but you can go all the way to 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. Red Magic developed the ICE 7.0 cooling system. Compared to version 6.0, which was used on the 6 Pro, this one adds phase change materials. They are sort of like a heat battery. They store heat as it is generated and release it slowly afterwards. This should even out heat spikes from bursts of computational activity. For long-term thermal management, there is the active cooling fan, which spins at 20,000 RPM like on the 6 Pro model. Compared to previous 18,000 RPM fans, the higher speed increases air volume by 30% and air pressure by 35%. When it comes to gaming, the overall experience is just great. Flip the switch to open up a dedicated gaming space, internal fan kicks in and RGB LED lights up. You can see all of the games installed on the device and adjust quite a few settings like refresh rate, turbofan, record the screen, and so on. You can also use super sensitive and responsive shoulder triggers to enhance your gaming experience. I mostly use these triggers in games like PUBG and Genshin Impact, and I was highly impressed with the responsiveness. I didn't use the back shoulder trigger much, but I'm sure that you'll find it useful if you are a hardcore gamer and you appreciate every enhancement. All of the 3D games just fly on this phone no matter which graphics settings you choose. Well, this is what you have to expect from a fully loaded gaming machine. The device gets a little bit warm as you would expect, but internal fan and other cooling components assure that there is no decrease in performance even if you're playing for hours. Well, that's a gaming phone and it lives up to its name. Even though Red Magic OS that is built on top of Android 11 is not my favorite, it has a lot of features and customization options to play with, so you can tweak your phone in a variety of ways. Also, once you navigate through the UI, the phone just flies and it feels ridiculously fast. Red Magic 6S Pro is definitely one of the fastest phones I've used this year. It's impossible to make the device lag or stutter no matter what you do with it. Daylight image quality using the main camera is quite good. The pictures have quite a lot of detail and sharpness, and the colors tend to be neutral. You can finally use a wide-angle camera without entering the Pro mode. However, the results may disappoint you as wide-angle shots could definitely have more detail. A native camera app also has 3, 5, and even 10 times digital zoom options. As the name implies, these are digitally zoomed in pictures, so don't expect stellar results. Portrait mode could do a better job with edge detection as most of the shots have this weird artificial blur around the head. Night mode produces images that look okay, but there could be less noise and more detail in some of the shots. There is no real portrait mode on a selfie camera, meaning that there is no blurry background effect, which is really disappointing. Also, the quality of selfies could be better in both good and poor lighting. A dedicated macro lens requires a little bit of patience, but you can achieve some respectable results. All of the shots you see were taken handheld. The phone can record in 8K resolution, but video playback is very choppy on my 4-year-old MacBook Pro. That's why I uploaded this and other video samples on the Techline Extras YouTube channel. I would recommend you choosing either 4K 30 or 60fps video recording quality, as the footage is surprisingly stable and smooth even when shot handheld. The overall quality of video is also pretty good. 1080p selfie video quality, however, does not really impress, and the main reason for that is the lack of image stabilization. For the audio quality, listen yourself.
Yes, video, handheld, no stabilization tools whatsoever. So I'm holding the phone in one hand. Let me walk a little bit. This is how the video looks like.
When it comes to connectivity, the phone supports 5G and the latest Wi-Fi 6E that includes 6 GHz band for blazing fast speeds. The EU model that I have also has NFC, and the call quality and signal reception have been good. In conclusion, the Red Magic 6S Pro is one of the most powerful smartphones you can buy. Even though the performance is near flawless, there are some shortcomings like below average wide-angle camera performance, no real portrait mode, and no video stabilization on the selfie shooter. I should also mention that the phone does not ship with a fast 66-watt charger, even though it is capable of this charging speed. In addition to this, there is no micro SD card slot for cheap storage expansion. Even though there are some shortcomings, the pros easily outweigh the cons. For the price of about 600 euros, you're getting the phone that is probably the fastest on the market right now thanks to bleeding edge specifications, 165Hz refresh rate display, and a dedicated cooling system that combined assure probably the best gaming experience on any smartphone. Also, the main camera can take some nice images and shoot smooth 4K video, the battery life is good, and the device has a really good sounding dual speaker system. At the end of the day, the Red Magic 6S Pro has some flaws to consider, but if you're looking for probably the fastest phone on the market right now with plenty of flagship grade qualities, this device can be highly recommended as one of the best. And if you are a mobile gamer, I might even put the Red Magic 6S Pro #1 on the list. Now a quick word from the channel sponsor, Wondershare. Thanks to the company, you can pick your favorite iPhone 13 color to win one yourself. You can enjoy the contest by entering as many times as possible, so it will increase the probability of winning a brand new iPhone. This giveaway is powered by Mobile Trans, which is the world's #1 phone-to-phone transfer solution. With this app, you can transfer data from one phone to another, transfer WhatsApp and other social apps, and restore data from cloud backups. One of the key features, you can transfer WhatsApp messages between Android and iOS. In addition, you can transfer contacts between iPhone and Android as well as other types of data including photos, apps, songs, messages, videos, and more. Again, simply pick your favorite color to win the latest iPhone 13 and try out Mobile Trans that you can also get for 20% off. Check out all the links and show notes in the video description down below. What do you think about the Nubia Red Magic 6S Pro? Would you buy this device or would you choose another phone for gaming? Tell me in the comment section down below what you think. Also like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.